behind over the last 25 years, and this should not just be a matter of catching up with the rest of the world, but being a leader. And we have the capacity to do that, but it's going to take an investment.
Our big story at 5, Vice President Kamala Harris in Milwaukee. The vice president toured UWM's Clean Energy Lab and talked jobs during her first visit to Wisconsin since taking office.
And what you see here is video of Harris leaving Milwaukee within the last hour. The vice president boarding Air Force Two headed back to Washington. And WISN 12 News' Matt Smith has been with the vice president all day, and he's live at the airport tonight. Matt?
Toya, the vice president is tasked with selling the administration's $2 trillion infrastructure proposal. It is a dramatic price tag with a looming fight in Washington and one of her first stops here in battleground Wisconsin.
This talks to the car, though.
Yes.
Vice President Kamala Harris in her first trip to Wisconsin as vice president this afternoon touring a UW-Milwaukee Clean Energy Research Lab, promising hundreds of billions of dollars to research projects like this if the Biden administration's $2 trillion infrastructure plan passes Congress.
It's not going to be easy. People out there are going to say that's too much. People are going to say, well, you know, roads and bridges. Well, to do the things that you all are doing, the things that are being created here, you know, infrastructure is basically how you're going to get where you need to go.
The vice president hosting a roundtable including Democratic lawmakers and hearing from a Milwaukee 10-year-old.
Hi, I'm Lanaya. I go to Lincoln Avenue Elementary School. I'm in 5th grade.
As the White House looks to sell the multi-trillion-dollar plan locally with strong opposition from Republicans over the price tag.
We really do hope and still have a real level of optimism about what is possible, but we all have to approach it in an earnest way.
Matt, you mentioned Republican opposition here. Now, negotiations are underway at the White House.
Yeah, Toya, they're talking, but they are still a long ways off. I talked with Republican Senator Ron Johnson today. He told me Senate Republicans would support roughly a $600 billion plan. So the question tonight for the White House is whether they will continue these bipartisan efforts or try to push through their own $2 trillion plan without any Republican votes.
Matt, thank you. The vice president landed in Milwaukee a little after 11:30 this morning. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers was the first there to greet her. Senator Tammy Baldwin and Congresswoman Gwen Moore were also on the tarmac to welcome her. As you see there, everyone was wearing masks.
The head of Wisconsin's Republican Party criticized the Biden administration's infrastructure plan.
I hope while Vice President Harris is here that she will explain why the infrastructure plan that President Biden has put forth doesn't contain infrastructure. Less than 10% of it goes to roads, bridges, and ports and airports, what we typically would expect out of an infrastructure bill. It's missing out of this bill. It's hardly there. We need an infrastructure plan that actually helps us and rebuilds our infrastructure in this country.
State GOP officials also criticized the White House's border policy.